Markets brace for volatility, key central bank meetings. The dollar was poised to end the week with gains against major currencies, while the yen saw a decline on Friday. This comes ahead of several significant central bank meetings scheduled for the following week, including those of the U.S. Federal Reserve and the Bank of Japan. In Japan, major companies agreed to raise wages by the highest level in over 3 decades, signaling a potential shift away from negative interest rates by the country's central bank. Investors are closely monitoring central bank decisions, particularly regarding potential interest rate cuts following recent efforts to curb inflation. The Bank of England and the Swiss National Bank are also set to convene next week. The dollar index, which measures the U.S. currency against 6 major peers, remained relatively unchanged at 103.34, showing signs of snapping a 3-week losing streak with a weekly gain of 0.6%. Although the Federal Reserve is not expected to alter interest rates, the unexpectedly high U.S. producer and consumer price data this week led traders to temper expectations of future rate cuts. Market indicators now suggest a 57% chance of a rate cut in June, down from 74% the previous week, according to the CME FedWatch tool. Analysts anticipate the Fed to exercise caution regarding the inflation outlook in the near term. Against the yen, the dollar strengthened by 0.3% to 148.745, heading towards a weekly gain of 1.1%, its most substantial increase since January. Reports suggest that the Bank of Japan is nearing the end of its 8-year negative interest rate policy, with preparations for a policy shift underway internally. The recent wage agreement between major companies and labor unions in Japan is seen as a crucial factor that could prompt the Bank of Japan to unwind its ultra-easy monetary policy. The euro saw a slight increase of 0.1% to $1.08925, while discussions within the European Central Bank Council about potential rate reductions were reported by Council member Ali Ren. Exchange dollars and more than 30 currencies with us. Register your company at TKambio US and transact with the best exchange rate, backed by Monex US. Subscribe and stay updated with exchange rate news.